Hey, what up guys, how you doing? It is Nasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 19 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 243 today. And there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff going on. We've got a lot of stuff to do at the first half of the episode, and then we'll start our weekend league journey in the second half of the episode, play our first like 5 games or something, and see how we fare. So, you know what my team's looking like. It's ready for the weekend league. We made that big purchase of getting Ronaldo back at the start of the last episode, and it is now time to redeem my my division rivals rewards, which you'll actually see me open those packs in tomorrow's episode, simply because I'm recording this just before Prem Tots actually drops, and I want to wait for that so that I can open those packs during Prem Tots, just in case I can potentially pack a blue from there, which would obviously be ideal. So yeah, daily objectives, weekly objectives, I'm getting as many of them done as I possibly can. And we move on into this week's marquee matchups, which actually offer out some half-decent packs, like a lot of gold packs. I do wish there would be more like prime and rare Electrum packs from these, just because I do like getting the odd silver player. It helps with League SBCs and stuff. But guys, if you do enjoy today's video, do me a massive favour on this Saturday afternoon. If you are enjoying, smash that thumbs up button. Let's try and aim for, you know it, 2,000 likes in today's episode. That would be amazing. It would make me very happy. Thank you in advance. Hit that thumbs up button. So, I was able to complete marquee matchups without buying a single player. Our club is fairly stacked up with golds, but I've hit a little bit of a rut when it comes to League SBCs. I'm quite near the end of some of them, but I've just got like the expensive teams left. And after buying Ronaldo and Cancelo, I don't actually have that many coins left, so it would tap me out if I was to buy like Huesca, Barca, Real Madrid, or similarly in the Prem, if I was to do Cardiff, Chelsea, Man City, Man United, the teams that I've got left, it would tap me out, and it's not really what I want to do. Like you'll see in a minute that I'm going to actually do the Cardiff SBC, just because with Prem Tots, I feel like I need to get that one out of the way, as it's mostly silver, and I guess I'll be packing mainly golds during Prem Tots, so it's good to get that out of the way. But yeah, there were a couple of like daily SBCs. One was the Community Tots Challenge, one was the EFL Tots Challenge, and they were simple enough to complete. They just sort of required like either a rating on the team or a certain amount of chemistry, and, you know, a little puzzles from mixes of leagues and nations and stuff. You know the drill. Pretty simple, self-explanatory. But they offered out, both of them offered out Electrum packs. Or no, one of them was mixed, but packs which offered both silvers and golds, and then some bronzes as well in one of them. So, I'm saving the Rivals rewards, but during the Community Tots and EFL Tots, when that was out, when I was making this video, I thought, you know, I'd open up some of the rewards and save like the 50k packs and the 35k packs for Prem. But anything other than that, or anything that did include silvers, I would just open them up, because who knows, maybe it would give me that one player which helps me towards, you know, one of the silver teams, or one of the teams that uses a lot of silvers for a League SBC, and help me get going on that again. So as you can see here, I get like a Southampton striker, which Southampton are actually one of the teams that I've got left to do. It's going to be mainly gold, and I'm sure we'll fill that up, especially if we do get some sort of upgrade packs. That's my hope and dream, is that during the Prem Tots, we get the Premier League premium gold players packs, or whatever those SBCs were that we've had in previous years. Those are always really good if they come, just because it gives you a great chance to pack TOTS players, as well as obviously get lots of gold Prem players in your club, which would mean stacking and doing League SBCs would obviously be quite easy. Hence why I'm going to get Cardiff out of the way, because Cardiff, you mainly need silvers, and if we got upgrade packs, and if people were going to like shotgun and constantly do the Prem League SBC over and over again, then the silvers from Cardiff would obviously go to a crazy high price, right? So if I get them done, I know they're a crazy high price anyway, but there's a chance they might even go like extinct if that was to happen, if we got these upgrade packs, which I don't know if we're going to get them or not. I think last year, if we did get them, they didn't come out on the same night as TOTS started. They actually came out like couple days later, a day later, a couple days later. So we had to wait a little bit before we could start doing that. But you'll see that over the next few episodes if they do come out. Just because I have a lot of golds in my club, and I have if I remember rightly, what did they require? Like Oh, I accidentally opened this Prime pack, by the way. I meant to open a Silver Players pack that I just made like 15 of, and I accidentally pressed the Prime Gold Players pack. But we got an 83 and an 80 and an 85 out of that pack, so I got to take it. And a couple Chelsea players, which are obviously useful as they are one of the League SBC teams I'm yet to complete. But yeah, like, I think it required all rare golds, which I've got a lot of them from either leagues which don't have League SBCs, or I've got a lot of them from teams which I've already completed in this chunk of the League SBC, so I'll happily just use them so that I can get, like, Premier League specific players. That would obviously be pretty useful for me. And as you can see, some stuff sold. We're about 123k. I did some bronze packs, basically. I did, like, 25k's worth of bronze packs just to see what I could get, and we got the few squad fitnesses, a few players and stuff, which I don't know how much it helped me out, but as you can see here, I had to buy 3 of the like 10k Cardiff players, and then I reckon I spent 40,000 coins on completing this team, and I already had one of the silvers and a couple golds, so it's not a cheap one to complete. They're always like that in the League SBCs, but you know how it is, and if you can get them done, and if you can manage to pack them from like silver upgrade packs, if we got some sort of silver player upgrade packs, that would be insane. I would absolutely love that. It would make things so much cheaper, but I don't know if we will. I then went through my club, went through all the rare bronzes and rare silvers that I have from off leagues, and went into the Icon SBCs and did like Humble Beginnings and Rising Talent. I think they're both the names. You've seen all this sort of stuff from me before, so I won't show you like how I've done the SBCs. I just managed to get like 2 or 3 of them done for each. For like the bronze one, I think I got 3 done. I think I got 3 done of the silvers as well. So it gave me like the silver players pack and the gold players pack, which I would open right now just to hopefully get more players. And I don't know, I didn't really strike lucky. Obviously, you're looking for either Cardiff, Huesca, Valladolid, like lots of teams in the big leagues which have lots of silver expensive squads. So, you know, I didn't get lucky enough to get like a Huesca silver or a Cardiff silver. But it is what it is. And then in the gold packs, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to open them because it does give me a whole new lease of life and lots of new players to add. There's a small chance that I would get a community tots or whatever from it, but it didn't happen. So I imagine the chances of getting a community or an EFL tots are a lot larger than what the Prem tots is going to be. So, you know, I questioned whether or not maybe I should just open all of the packs that I've got saved, like even the 50k's and stuff, just because I'd more likely get an EFL TOTS, which could sell for 20k, whereas when it comes round to it, I'm probably not going to pack a Prem and just be upset, really. But, you know, it's worth the risk, I guess, just in case you get like that tradable Virgil van Dijk or something like that, and it would obviously sell for loads. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Now, I'll go into the weekend league now, and it's time to play a few games. The first team I come up against, I was super lucky, because it's just a gold Prem team. Yeah, he's got record breaker Shane Long up front, but that's nothing to really worry about. He would have probably been looking at my team and been like, oh, damn, that's an unfortunate match to go into, you know, just from the levels of our two teams. And I get a couple of goals fairly early on. That second one was like, yeah, it pushed straight out from the goalkeeper into Ronaldinho's feet. It's a lucky goal, but that happens against you so often that, you know, you just got to take it. Where it's the weekend league, you literally got to do anything you can to get your wins, because it's going to be TOTS rewards now. I want my best possible finish, so I can get the most possible like main league TOTS players. That is obviously the main goal. So we need to just go full on sweat mode, as I'm sure a lot of you are doing at this point in time. Next match then we go into, this guy's got like Tots and Babu or Moments and Babu, and look what he does. I don't think this has ever happened to me on FIFA 19 Weekend League. I seem to remember it happening once, maybe on FIFA 17 or 18, but he scores an own goal and quits, and I'm just like, you absolute hero. Thank you. I don't know if this is a viewer or anything. He never messaged me afterwards or why he was doing that. Apologies for the phone going off. But yeah, I don't know why he gave me a free win, but I'll definitely take it. And just thank you for the added win and the less stress. I really appreciate it. If you are a viewer, I appreciate it. And if you are just a good Samaritan out there, you'll never see this, but thank you very, very much. So the next team we come up against, you know, we're 2-0 right now, and we've played like 20 minutes of FIFA or something, so it's going well so far. I get like, I'm pretty sure that was an AI assisted header, because I take the shot, it gets saved, and I don't know if I've got the reactions to press that to get that header on goal as quick as it did. So I don't know if the game just scored for me there, but my opponent levels it out with Pires, who a couple of my opponents have had, but isn't really that good, but he somehow outstrengthened and outmuscled my defender and managed to score the goal, so fair play. And then we go into the second half. It's 60 minutes on the clock, and I finally work an opportunity when he had so many defenders around the edge of the box to strike it low driven with Cristiano Ronaldo, and we get the goal from that. And then how unfortunate, his Tots and Babu, I head it off the bar from the corner and it hits Mbabu's head and goes in as an own goal, which, yeah, my opponent's probably not super happy about. And then Marcus Alonso, who was the one which took the header for the third goal, was actually up there for some reason. I guess I had a corner to score the fourth goal, and that was an El Tornado cross or a Balassi flick cross or whatever. Hey, you know, that's the first one of them I've scored in this episode in a few games. So, next match then, we come up against a 4-3-1-2. Nice looking side, lots of different colourful designs. All round decent squad. You're going to have to be a little bit worried about that. You know, if he's good, then we're in trouble. But we also have a very good squad as well. Now, I had a couple of messages after this game, and we'll get onto that in a moment. But you can see that I played the ball along the ground and created a chance there from my own half. You know, this next goal that comes up, I will grant my opponent a little bit of... He basically told me I had zero skill because all I did was LBY, hoof it up the pitch. And I think he meant the crosses, because I was obviously trying the crosses a little bit too much as well. But I never scored from them. That goal right there, I felt very lucky for, because I did just boot it from the defender and counter-attack. And then obviously scored when he brought the goalie out and stuff. But another goal created here, just off of the ground. Not a hoof ball or anything like that. Actually some nice passing, a lovely ball through to Ronaldinho. So 2 out of the 3 goals were not zero skill LBYs. So I don't know what you're talking about, pal, if you're watching this video. And yeah, it's a 3-0 win. I go to make my substitutions and he decides to quit. So... I have no idea. I mean, I dominated that match. You can see by the stats that I fully dominated that match. But yeah, I guess when I take a lot of El Tornado crosses and stuff, because it's the weekend league, you got to do what you got to do. Then it is what it is. I actually miss a lot of them. It's only the odd one which goes in. Like, you've seen one so far in this episode, and we're 4 games into the weekend league. This was actually a viewer that we matched up against next, and I score with Ronaldinho, green timed low driven shot there after we created the chance. Just, you know, in-game, in play. And then we think we go 2-0 up off of a El Tornado cross here. Aubameyang rises higher and gets that 2-0 goal. I had a few messages from this guy afterwards as well, and I just want to say shout out to you. You know, I don't know what your first name is and stuff, but I appreciate you messaging me and stuff, and we kept it pretty civil. In the second half, he took off all like the Scottish League players that he was using and brought on like Rashford, Mkhitaryan and Hazard, I think special versions of all of them. And he was so much more dangerous. I think he was trying to have fun using a Scottish League team. Perhaps that's the league that he favours and stuff. But, man, the weekend league, when you're up for Premier League Team of the Season rewards, is not the place to necessarily do that. So, I appreciate the games. If that game had gone on much longer, I think I probably would have got equalised on. Maybe even he would have won the game. Or, you know, if he'd have started with his main squad, I probably would have lost as well. Just simply because he was a decent opponent and I got pretty lucky to score a couple early goals when he still had, like, in-form Rangers players on, which obviously are not really up to scratch in the weekend league. So, yeah, GG's. We actually go 5-0, and it's one of the weirder 5-0s I've ever had. We've had, like, very quick rage quits, difficult matches for a couple of them against good opponents, and then a gifted win, which I feel super lucky for. But yeah, Ronaldo so far has got like 11 contributions in 9 games, not necessarily scoring all the time. I've scored a lot with this guy today, Ronaldinho, and then we haven't made it to the second half that often to bring on the likes of Ibra and Perisic and stuff, so they haven't featured as massively today as they normally would, because a lot of our games were quit out or didn't last that long. So yeah, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this week's episode, or today's episode, should I say. I'm not just uploading weekly. We're going to continue to upload daily. Don't you worry about that. Smash a thumbs up on the video if you've enjoyed today. Let me know how you're getting on in the weekend league and what you think of the Premier League tots and stuff. Any of those players going to make it into your team? I want to know. Let me know down below. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Insta. Those links are down below in the description. Most importantly, I hope all of you out there have a lovely day, and I will catch you next time. Peace.